The Office of Political, Legislative and Civic Engagement hosts Roundtable Planning. The event aimed at providing a structured and strategic approach to how the office communicates with the public, stakeholders, and government institutions. The Permanent Secretary, Engineer Sholabo Mishashure, delivered the opening remark, highlighting the office brief overview and strategic plans. She emphasized the existing communication gap between the government and its citizens, posing critical questions such as how do we bring the people closer to the government? And are we implementing our strategies appropriately?
Now we know why the other offices that have been doing policies for so long are doing it the way they were doing it. We don't get the feedback. We had it out for 4 weeks, we extended it, we did jingles, we did all publicities, but we did not get the feedback, apart from people. The question is, why? And those are the things we'd like to resolve today. And from our search and what we were trying to achieve, we found out that, well, even if we put in so many new things and intensify what we are doing, there'll still be a problem of continuity. We felt that to really achieve the objectives of the office and the government's plan, we need complete continuity and sustainability. And that is why we thought, I guess it's the best practice way of doing that is to have a strategic plan and a communication strategy, which we have now done. We are committing that we will continue to drive the commitment of government towards citizen engagement and hope that we will achieve the desired impact.
The roundtable discussion featured stakeholders sharing insights on enhancing public trust with a comprehensive analysis of the current communication landscape being deemed essential.
During the time of Governor Fashola, at any time you call 112 or 767, you can be rest assured that in the next 15 minutes, everything on the way for whatsoever case. It's either it's an accident, or it's a robbery, or any form of emergency. But I'm not sure if you call 112 or 767 now, you get any response. And I mean, that has spanned over the years till this present date. And what I'm trying to drive at is, I hope that this document will also be able to address the docility and the ineffectiveness and the unprofessional conduct of the civil servant or public officers.
Lack of response to the feedback by the MDAs. So I just wanted to suggest, I don't know, if the office has like, let us say like maybe an in-house person across all the MDAs and the ministries to be able to probably fast track the response from the MDAs to some of these issues that are raised. Whether if that is in place, if that is not in place, I think that is an effective traditional communication strategy that could supplement some of the other strategies that are contained in the document. Thank you.
Over time, we've had a lot of graduating students, like the recent one from WAPA is about 5,000 plus. Now, it seems as if nothing is happening because we see Lagos State government putting in so much for the graduating students, but yet there are still unemployment. Now I want them to look at the placement. After all of those people have graduated, how are they placed? What is the database? How are they, putting all of the skills that they've acquired into the economy for the growth of Lagos State? Thank you.
The analysis identified the agency's strengths, opportunities, threats, and weaknesses in its communication efforts.
Regarding the interagency communication, the hope is to work with them to see how we can saturate information around them, not as a way of mandating really, but as a way of influencing and encouraging people as to why we need to subscribe to a certain. We know, again, we know that there are nuances to these things. Hence the reason why, if you look at the communication strategy, there is communication, traditional leaders and religious leaders separate, because we oftentimes people lump them together. But you can go to some communities and you find that the traditional leaders are more influential than the religious leaders. And in other places, you might find the opposite. So some places you can see that the same person who's a traditional leader is also a religious leader. But it depends. However the new ones comes, like I said, the documents they read document can always be adjusted as much as possible to ensure that we can get maximum output from the implementation. I hope this answers most of the questions.
The Office of Political, Legislative and Civic Engagement New Vision for Lagos was unveiled at the occasion. A Lagos where everyone is engaged, fulfilled, and lives in harmony.
We want to actively involve everyone so that they can contribute their skills, their energy, irrespective of their creed, their gender, their age, so that at the end of the day, they can possess a sense of purpose, responsibility, and collective ownership among Lagos residents. We want everyone who lives in Lagos to see Lagos as their home, to see Lagos as a place that they can assist the government in our infrastructures to keep it, to defend it, and to make things work.
This vision aims for residents to benefit from the opportunities available in the state, with the government meeting people's expectations and needs through its services and programs.
It's a reinforcement of all of the energies that have been put into getting citizens together. So basically, it is a good thing. It is a good thing that we enhance mutual and respectable relationship between the government and the people, and we bridge the communication gap.
To go a long way to close the gap of communication between government and the citizen, because we know that that gap is already there, is existing. Citizens do no longer trust whatever government is doing, and they do not want to even listen to whatever government is saying. But however, and that if they are able to go out there and implement all parts of that document between now and 2027, they are going to build that trust in Lagos State.
This has been a burden when it comes to youth engagement. When the youth don't know what it's all about, what this government have for them, that's been the most deadly thing you can talk about today for youth. When you're talking to them, they feel government has forgotten us. And when you have a youth that is not engaging in government activities, most youth don't have information and they have lost trust in government. But with this now, we'll get it done.
It's a commendable initiative. Usually, governments hold stakeholder engagements after they've already done whatever they want to do. But this time, it appears that the OPCLE, if I'm not mistaken, is willing to engage the public, willing to hold genuine consultations with the private sector and the NGOs, civil society, and that's a really commendable step. We hope that communication is not enough. Communication should lead to solutions. So CAPA is pushing for communication that will lead to solving problems, solving the issues that Lagos State residents raise, and we hope that this will be the end result of this communication strategy.
Our vision is to have a Lagos State where everyone is fully engaged, fulfilled, and living in harmony. For this reason, we wanted the CSOs and the NGOs to actually have an understanding of what we're trying to do and to critique it before we go into print or launch the strategy.
The strategic plans and communication strategy are expected to enhance public trust, encourage civic participation, strengthen stakeholder relations, and also promote inclusive governance.